Raptor's Rampage is now in Gielinor as of January 9th, all the way up until January 22nd, and you do not need to be a member to gain access to this, although you will need either 60 combat or a total level of 1000, and make your way to the Draenor Lodestone. Head north and you want to touch War's Insignia, or if you have the PVM Hub teleport, you can actually just teleport there on your spellbook once you're here, and this will work even if you are an Iron account, which is going to help so much. So head north and we will see the Raptor. Speak to him and you'll ask, "Hi, what's going on here?" It's like, "Well met and welcome to War's Retreat. I am known as the Raptor, and I'm here at our host's request to grant Gielinor's greatest warriors a boon. And this boon is once a day he will grant you his favor, in which we will have 3 chances of getting drops. Pretty much it's like an increased chance for pretty much all specific rare drops. Instead of only 1 chance, we're going to have 3 chances. But keep in mind, this does not work for Telos, Arch Glacor. I believe it does not work for Rots, because that's not really like a rare drop, I want to say, for the shields. And if you are going for defenders, make sure to bring the tier 70, 80, or 90, depending on if you want to do Nex or Calphite King. And remember, this does not increase the drop chance for a pet. And he says, just simply speak to me, ask for their favor, then step into any portal, pretty much, and then just kill that 1 boss. Once that is done, you can actually click away. And then now, if you right click and then grant favor, don't do that because he will automatically give you the favor. It's not like a, "Are you sure?" "Yes," and stuff. Do not do this, because let's say you're doing Elite Dungeon 2 right after this, it will proc on the very first boss. It won't proc on the mini bosses. It will just proc on the boss itself. In which case, it's highly suggested to do this for Ambassador Elite Dungeon 3, the very last boss. So, do the dungeon, kill boss 1 and 2, teleport out, speak to Raptor, then grant the favor. In which case, you'll have pretty much the highest possible chance to get the Eldritch Crossbow pieces, which I think is another item manipulation that they've done, because before they've purposely let it happen for Elite Dungeon 3, in which case they banned people, and then those that actually did Elite Dungeon 2, actually, they did not ban a single person. They only did it for Elite Dungeon 3. And remember, since we are a free-to-play, you can kill the Giant Mole and King Black Dragon. Although the Mole, I think the boss-specific drop would have to be the Dragon 2H. Now for the King Black Dragon, you have the Dragonic Visage, the Dragon Rider Boots, and the Dragon Rider Gloves, which you can get in free-to-play. It's just you won't be able to wear them because it will say Members Object. However, you can still sell it on the Grand Exchange. Now, for a main account, it's pretty much helpful for, I would probably say, again, Elite Dungeon 3, because the Eldritch Crossbow pieces are pretty expensive, and you have 3 times the chance, in which case it's 1 out of 55 currently. So it will take you about 25 hours on average if you do 2 runs an hour, which Again, if you're iron, this is so much time consuming, but now that we pretty much have 3 times the drop table, it helps so much. For Elite Dungeon 1, honestly, it makes no difference. I mean, it might help for the little, I forget whatever skills that they were called, but it shouldn't help too much. And then it actually might help for getting the next cow fight defenders from both of the bosses, in which case, if you are going and grinding for that, make sure to bring your defender, as that will help. And then maybe, who knows, you might get a Drygor and the defender piece at the same time, in which case that would be perfect. With that, thank you all so much for watching this quick guide on how to get and use the Raptor's Rampage. Thank you all so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, as it really does help